Pirates taking on the New York Yankees. First pitch coming at you right after the break. First pitch moments away. Our starter in this one, Marcus Stroman.
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Ball one there. The 1-1 is fouled off.
Well, he gave up on that pitch early, and it ended up staying in the zone. I'm sure he's kicking himself and would like that pitch again.
Kicks and deals.
2-2.
Wouldn't chase that time. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Kicks and fires. Little dribbler up along third. Off balance throw in time. 1 up, 1 down. Here's a Pirates lineup now. We could be in for a power showcase today with the wind blowing out. A lot of lift and separate, Chris.
We know hitters are in this era definitely trying to hit the ball in the air regardless of the conditions, but I think even a little more so there's margin for error if you can get the ball up in the air. So, you'll see at times, I'm sure, with 2 strikes, what looks like a half swing that can get out of the ballpark with a hitter who's got decent pop.
Stroman, a former Gold Glove winner, he features a sinker, a slurve, a cutter, a splitter, and he works in a slider. And the pitch. That one finds the zone. 1 ball, 1 strike. One out, base is empty. Bounced out to short. And he beats the throw. He's safe.
Well, that's one of those where you just have to tip your cap because he couldn't have played that one any better. Stood no chance with the speed running down the line.
One down. Edward Olivares, the next Pirate to hit. Right through there for a strike. Stroman throw to first. Chang back in standing. Chang over at first with 1 away. Not close with that one. And now it's even 1-1. And here it comes. Next pitch in for a strike. Going to count 1-2.
Good approach right there. You want to get something just a little higher that you can elevate. Stay out of that double play.
Next pitch misses way outside. Man at first, one away. That one the other way, and it stays fair. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. And they'll have runners at the corners after a one-out single.
2 consecutive base hits for this team. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Now, Ji-hwan Bae. That's a strike. 0-1.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Two on, one out. Swings and misses. That's strike 2.
Big pitch right here. He's going to try to make a pitch that's going to produce a strikeout or a ground ball double play.
The 0-2. That one out to right. Brings it in. Here comes the runner from third. Safe. He beats the tag. On the board first, it's 1-0.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
Now it's the shortstop, Nick Gonzalez. Runner takes off. Pitch in for a strike. Go to second. Out there. And the inning is over.
Well, trying to get into scoring position, but a great catch and throw to end the inning. That's the way to pick up the pitcher.
Back here with my pal Singy. And our pitcher tonight, Alex Wood.
He really relies on working down in the zone with that heavy sinker he's got. You know, it's not as popular to throw that pitch today as it used to be because, you know, guys are looking to hit balls down in the zone, get them up in the air. It's very important for him when facing same side hitters to be able to get it in, especially early in the count. And to opposite guys, be able to throw it at that front hip and run it over the inside corner.
And he deals. Emmanuel Rivera in the box now. No balls and a strike. And a pitch. And a foul ball. The pitch. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Ground ball up the middle. Whips it to first on the run. One up, one down. And time now to check out the New York Yankees lineup. They're already down a run, so I'm sure they'd like to punch back and even things up early.
Yeah, it's never a good feeling, especially at your home ballpark, to go down in the first inning. So the best way is just to come out aggressive, try to tie the ball game up, but not just tie it up, take the lead. I tell you what, momentum can really swing, and you can put your pitcher back in a position where he feels his most confident.
Nick Senzel, batting with one down, takes a strike. Wood. He's become known as a guy that's really tough to take deep, and that is especially valuable today, Chris, when the ball's going out of the ballpark so much. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
It's very important. It's all about run prevention, right? So when you have that, it's a plus. But if you are going to give up the long ball, you want the bases to be empty, and that's where control and command really comes into play for a guy like this.
And another ball. Hot shot to third. And 2 quick outs in the bottom of the first here tonight.
Batting third, the 17th, Aaron Judge.
Aaron Judge at the plate. Here's something to watch, Singy. He's got the best OPS on the team. He can hurt you.
For whatever reasons, this is a hitter that performs better in night games. We'll see what he brings in this one.
And ball one to Judge. 2 outs, base is empty. Next offering is in for a strike. Two down, nobody on.
Ball. 2-1.
And there's a ball. That's to third. Cheng. Jump throw. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Nothing across here this half. We move on to inning number 2 here in Manhattan. It's the Pirates 1 and the Yankees nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. Second inning set to go. And now the shortstop, Nick Gonzalez. Gonzalez goes 5 feet 9 inches, 190 pounds. Usually a second baseman, but today starting at shortstop. And that's in for a strike.
Well, some people think this is no big deal, but I think when you consider the longer throw, the fact that you've got to be able to cover up the middle to your left, it's a big adjustment for him.
Pitch misses, and the count is 1-2. Just misses with that one.
It's a good take.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 1 out.
Well, there's a small sigh of relief right there. I mean, just to keep that speed off the base pass, it's not just the pitcher. It's other guys that have to think about it. From your infielders, have to think about that runner potentially stealing, but also be in position to make a play. As an outfielder, you're thinking about a base hit to the outfield. I got to get to it quickly to try to keep this guy from taking an extra base. So I think everyone just a little more relaxed that he didn't reach base.
1 strike.
One down, base is empty. He swings and fouls one off. And the righty deals. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. The 0-2. Struck him out looking. Two outs, base is empty. And now the center fielder. That one down the line, and that's just foul. Two outs. Just off the outside edge, and it's a ball and a strike. Here's a rocket out to left. Cronin makes the catch, inning over. Down in order go the Pirates, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Bottom half of inning number 2, and the batter will be the shortstop, Anthony Volpe. The wind of the pitch. Misses off the plate, and that's ball 1. Ground ball right side. And a quick out, number 1. Blair Cronin stepping in now for the Yankees. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Just missed.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
Line to second, snagged on the bounce. Gathers and throws to first. And that quickly 2 away. Here's Bobby Dahlbeck. And that one clips the corner. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Checks his swing. Now an appeal to first. And he won around. Not an easy call there, but that puts an end to the inning. Down in order go the Yankees. Still behind by a count of 1-0. And we're back. New inning getting started. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Andy Rodriguez. And the right-hander back to work. And that's outside. Ball 1. That's a little bit low. Next offering is down low. Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
And next is the Pirates pitcher, Alex Wood. Trying to move him over here. And he picks it up in foul territory. And the right-hander deals. Squares, pushes at it, misses it. It's a strike. 0-2. Punch out there, and that's the first out. So the Pirates batting order turns over. Stone Garrett, the next Pirate to hit. Wouldn't chase that time. Next offering is in for a strike. Rodriguez leads off first with 1 away. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
Sometimes being lucky is a swing and miss. If he makes contact with that pitch, probably hits into a double play.
At the belt and fires. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. And a pitch. That one missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Stroman throw to first. The pitch. And that one in the air center field. Judge sizes this one up. He makes the grab. And here is Sung-Chae Cheng. Reached on an infield single his first time. That's in there. And it's 0-1. Right through there for a strike.
perhaps not quite ready to hit. First two pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
0-2 now. And that's in the dirt. Two outs. This one in the air right field. Cabrera snags it on the run. Pirates leave one, but they lead it 1-0. Set for the bottom of the third, and stepping in for the Yankees, Oswaldo Cabrera. The pitch. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. There's a strike.
Quickly into an 0-2 count. Both pitches were down in the zone. I think you set your sights a little bit higher because you'll have a tendency to chase if you look down in that area.
Made quick work of him right there, Siggy. I know that's the kind of at bat maybe leaves a lot of fans wondering what was he doing up there, right?
Yeah, and I get that. I mean, you take two straight strikes, then chase one way out of the zone. It's just not a good at bat. It'll leave you shaking your head as a hitter, if not worse. But there's always going to be those trips to the plate where you're just lost up there, and that was one of them for sure.
Austin Wells stands in now and watches strike one. One down, base is empty. Swings through that one for strike two.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good, and then by the time he gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
He takes it on his own, and a couple of quick outs.
No, he didn't recognize changeup earlier enough. Got out in front a little bit, rolled over on it, and beat it into the ground.
So now the pitcher for the Yankees, Marcus Stroman. First pitch doesn't find the zone. And another ball.
Pitcher at the plate, obviously no fear in trying to attack this guy. He's just having problems finding the zone.
Two down, nobody on. Right through there for a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning. So the Yanks go in order. They still trail 1-0. On to the fourth, and now Edward Olivares.
Edward Olivares.
Stroman back to work. That one off the mark, and it's 1-0. The wide to kick the pitch.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
The pitch. Oh, he gloves it. Throws from his knees. It's there, and that's a great play.
Look at how he dives right there. Is able to pop up to both knees. Not enough time to get to his feet, but he threw a cannon across the diamond to get the runner.
Ji-hwan Bae, the next Pirate to hit. And the pitch a little bit low. Ball 1.
Ball, no strike.
Base is empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. This looks like extra bases. Around second now as they still don't have it. He's not stopping. On his way home. Save. He comes all the way around for an inside the park home run.
Well, they call it one of the most exciting plays in baseball for a reason, Boog. Always fun to see an inside the Parker. And, man, he was flying out of the box. And I think that by the time he was getting a second, he had it in his mind to go all the way. That's just great hustle from start to finish.
Nick Gonzalez, the next Pirate to hit.
Ball.
First pitch misses. Kicks and deals. That one pushed foul. The shortstop takes the ball.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
Wouldn't chase that time. Righty delivers. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So a man aboard now with one away. Up next for the Pirates, Termarr Johnson. He's 0 for 1. Stroman throw to first. And he dives back in safely. Pitch out, but no action. Left-hand hitter waits. And there's a hit. Lead runner makes the turn at second. The throw to third. And the throw's offline. Safe at third.
Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
One away, runners at first and third. Here's the center fielder. Swing and a miss. Slider right there. Runners are at the corners, one away. This one in the air, center field. Judge makes the play. Runner tags for home. It's a sac fly as he comes across to score. It's 3-zip.
Sometimes all you got to do is your job and don't overcomplicate things. Keep it simple. Runner at third, less than 2 outs. Put the ball in play, and a nice job with the sac fly.
Now the catcher up to hit, Andy Rodriguez. He reached out a walk his first time. And ball one. On the ground to first, and foul ball. And a pitch. Runner on the go. Ball misses. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. Johnson stands at second with 2 gone. Intentional walk here with 2 out. They set up a force at any base to end the inning. Alex Wood, the next Pirate to hit. He was a strikeout victim his first time. This one lifted in the air, left field. He's there. He's got it. And that'll do it. They put 2 on the board on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors, but 2 are left stranded. To the bottom of inning number 4 now. It's the Pirates 3 and the Yankees 9. Bottom 4. Now it's the second baseman, Emmanuel Rivera.
The second baseman,
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
And takes low for ball one. On the ground. Oh, look at the stop. Fires to first on the run. Leadoff hitter retired in the fourth.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
Now it's Nick Senzel. On the ground, right side, Johnson. Whips it to first. Already two gone here in the home fourth.
Well, a well-thrown slider like that one can be tough to get in the air. Good downward break on that one.
2 outs, base is empty. Here is Aaron Judge. Grounded out his first time up. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on-base and slugging too. To third, Cheng. Throws to first in time. Judge out on the play. And the Yanks go quietly. Yanks held in check. They trail it here 3-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top 5, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, Stone Garrett. As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. That one's in there. Strike one. Garrett measures 6 feet 2 inches. 30 years old now, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. And a big swing and a miss.
Well, that's that slurve right there. He threw it extremely well. He talked about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to it.
Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3.
The batter, the third baseman,
Sung-Chae Cheng digs in now. 1 for 2. Not even close there. And that is ball 1. And that's in there at the knees. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're at the top of the 5th. And another ball. And he bunts, but that's a foul ball.
Pretty impressive. We haven't seen that pitch from him much, but he's got a really good feel when he throws it.
Line drive, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Ripped that one down the line and kept it fair. And even when you hit it that far out front, you still have to keep your hands tight to your body so you don't hook around that baseball and put it in foul territory. And that right there was perfect.
Olivares in the box again, takes a strike. Righty to the plate. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
No ball.
Cheng leads off first with 1 away. Ball 1 there. Stroman throw to first. And he's back in on a dive. And misses. It's a strikeout.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Ji-Hwan Bae, the next Pirate to hit. He's already homered in this game. 0-1.
No ball. 1 strike.
Good eye right there. In the air, left field, down the line, and no one can get to it. It's a foul ball. Stroman throw to first. And he's back in easily. Two outs. Off the mark there. Ball two. And that one missing low.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That ends the frame. So one left for Pittsburgh, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Bottom of the inning. So now the Yankees cleanup hitter, Anthony Volpe. The lefty fires. Foul ball there. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Got him looking, and he did not like the call.
Oh, there's a 3-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right now.
Here's the left fielder, Blair Cronin. He's 0 for 1. In there at the knees, and that is strike one. Just missed. Here comes a pitch. Splits the plate, and a count 1-2. And they'll do it again. One and two now. It's softly on the ground, left side. To first. Home half of the 5th inning, moving along. 2 quick outs.
Now batting, first baseman.
2 outs, base is empty. And up next for New York, Bobby Dahlbeck. Went down on strikes his first time through. Smoked on the ground a second. Gets it to first. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. 1-2-3 go the Yankees. They trail in this one 3-0. On the mound now, Carlos Rodon.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
And now it's going to be Nick Gonzalez. The wind of the pitch. Breaking ball inside. And that's ball one. That one at the knees for a strike. Rodon ready. Here comes. That hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning.
As a hitter, I'll take that all day long. An off-speed pitch, it's not going to rattle your cage too much.
So a man aboard. Here's the second baseman, Termarr Johnson. That one finds the zone. That's strike one. And a swing and a miss.
They really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Rodon keeping an eye on him.
Base runner with a one-way lead right there. All he's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. Had no intent of stealing on that pitch.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Well, definitely a borderline pitch right there, and he didn't look too convinced as he headed back to the dugout. You know, those are tough ones to let go as a hitter, but with the human umpire calling balls and strikes, it's always going to be on you to protect yourself with 2 strikes.
And now the center fielder. Now snap throw to first. Gonzalez dives back in safely. There's the strike.
0-1.
Rodon sets and deals. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-2. Gonzalez stands at first with 1 out. And look out. That one gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one.
Oh, that adds another runner, and now they've got one in scoring position. Looks like things are getting a little wobbly out there on the mound.
Rodriguez in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they are creeping into my mind right now.
Strike 2.
Don't play situation here. He's been working up in the zone. Typically, you look for guys to get that ground ball. See if he adjusts on this next pitch.
Rodon ready. The 0-2 on the way.
Ball.
Squirts away a little bit.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
But no advance from the runners. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out.
Well, when you commit to throwing an inside fastball to your glove side across the strike zone, especially with 2 strikes, if you're going to miss, you want to miss off the plate in. You do not want to leave it out over the heart of the plate. So that was excellent execution on that pitch. Really tied him up, and he couldn't get a piece at all.
Wood stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Fought off foul. The 1-1. They had a foul ball. First and second, 2 down. And we're in the top half of the 6th. That one 95 to finish him off. 2 left on. 7, 8, 9 due up in the home half of the inning. It's the Pirates 3 and the Yankees nothing. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Mitch Keller.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
And the batter now, Oswaldo Cabrera, struck out swinging his first time. The wind and the pitch. Popped up, and that goes foul. Swing and blast one down the line. It's gone if it's fair, but it hooks foul. And it skips into dirt. And a pitch. Ripped to first, caught.
Nothing you can do about those as a hitter. Even though you know that, they still drive you absolutely crazy.
Austin Wells stepping in now for the Yankees. 0 for 1. He grounded out to first his last time. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. The Yankees hitless so far in the game. And that one wrapped foul. One down, base is empty. That just misses And a count 1-2.
1 ball.
Too close for me, partner, to take that 0-2 fastball, but for whatever reasons, he let it go by. He's still in the at-bat. I don't think he'll let the next one go.
Line drive, base hit, right center field.
Well, there goes the dream to the no-hitter. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and lifted into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
So now a pinch hitter for the pitcher, Willie Castro. Runner on first and one down for him. Bottom of the zone and a called strike. The Pirates leading by 3 here in the bottom of the 6th. Good eye in that spot. Right-hander kicks, deals. That's in there. That is strike 2.
1-2.
Good job to fight that one off. And here it comes. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Now a chance for Emmanuel Rivera. First offering, and it just misses. Two outs. And there's a ball.
Really close pitch down around the knees there, and you could see him asking where it missed. Probably doesn't agree, but it appears he's ready to move on to the next pitch.
This one popped up. Johnson under it. Nabs it. And that will end the inning. One left for the Yankees. Still down 3-0. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound. Luis Gil.
Now pitching for the Yankees, number 81, Luis Gil.
So now a pinch hitter, O'Neal Cruz.
Number 15.
Well, with his speed, he can really make some things happen leading off.
The pitch. In there at the knees for a strike. And a swing and a miss. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Victor Gonzalez, the southpaw, is throwing and getting that sinker dialed in. Hamilton, a hard-throwing right-hander, up as well. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Left-hand batter waits. And down on strikes. And one gone.
Well, just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that backwards K right there. I think the hitter saw it all the way coming from that opposite arm angle. So I got to think he was looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff boring in on his hands.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Base is empty, one away here in the top half of inning number 7. Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play. That one at 95, missed up top. 2 balls and a strike. And another ball.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
Kicks and fires. That one lifted to left. Cronin moving under this one. Puts it away for the out. That's out number 2. Pinch hitter coming on. Jake Fraley looking for a 2-out spark with the bases empty. Missed with a changeup. Ball 1. Two down, nobody on. And a strike in there.
1 ball, 1 strike.
In the air, right field, pretty well struck. That'll make it out of here. He hammers one out to right. It's 4-0.
It's so tough to come in as a pinch hitter and have success. I mean, you really have to keep yourself locked into the game and ready at any time. So it's always impressive to me when someone jumps in there and hits it out. It's a huge lift for your ball club as well.
Now a pinch hitter coming on for the Pirates, Andrew McCutchen. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. Two outs. That one finds the zone, and the count is 0-2. And misses inside. That's off the mark. 2-2. On its way to the corner. And that lands in no man's land, a foul ball. Hit in the air, right field. And it's caught just in front of the wall. Cannonball coming. It's now a 4-0 ball game. So remaining in the game defensively, Jake Fraley. He'll be the new left fielder after entering the game as a pinch hitter. Also entering the game, Andrew McCutchen. He takes over in right. On the mound now for the Pirates, Colin Holderman.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Now into the game, Connor Joe. He takes over as the new first baseman. Also into the ball game, Brian Hayes. He's the new third baseman. Looks like it'll be a pinch hitter, Gavin Sheets. The pitch. Fastball for a strike. It's 0-1. The Yankees looking to rally. And the righty deals. Right through there for a strike. Bullpen action for the Pirates. Aroldis Chapman loosening up in case he's called upon by Derek Shelton. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And one out now.
Well, that's such a critical pitch in terms of execution right there. The pitcher has to finish it. Otherwise, probably gets hit pretty hard. If you leave that out over the plate or you don't get it down enough, quickly turns into something that gets smoked. But if you can place it where he did, it's a really deceptive pitch.
Bounced up the middle, and that one finds its way through.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
The Yankees going with a pinch hitter. Oswald Peraza, runner on first with one down for him. And that is in for a strike. 0-1. And he deals. High fly ball, right field. McCutchen after it. Squeezes it.
Now batting, the left fielder, Blair.
The Yankees going with a pinch hitter, Everson Pereira. The runner on first with two gone for him. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
No ball, one strike.
The Pirates leading by 4 here at the bottom of the 7th. And a good eye there. And that one hit to first, into the outfield, base hit. Throw in Holt's the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
Up next for the Yankees.
Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
And that one hit 97 on the gun.
These fans, they are ready to cheer about something.
Here comes the 0-1. Late with the swing there.
Gosh, a little late on that breaking ball. I don't think he recognized it out of the hand. Just a little tardy. Gonna have to regroup here.
2 on, 2 outs. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Yanks strand a pair. They trail it here 4-0. So coming into the game now on defense, Lamont Wade Jr. He'll be patrolling center field. Also entering the game, Oswald Peraza. He's in at shortstop. Also into the ball game, Everson Pereira. He'll be out in left field. Also entering the game, Spencer Jones. He takes over as the new first baseman. New pitcher on here, Ian Hamilton.
Number 71, Ian Hamilton.
Also into the ball game, Kevin Smith. He's the new third baseman. Now a move being made for a pinch hitter, Henry Davis. The pitch. Right through there for a strike. Hamilton, in his 4th year, he features a slider, a sinker, and he works in a four-seamer. And the right-hander deals. This one high in the air to left center. Pereira has a beat on it. And there's one down.
Now back, second baseman, Termar.
So they're making a move for a bat off the bench. Josh Bell looking to start something with one gone. Slider for a strike. Right-handed reliever. Short hop liner, handled it short. Gathers and throws. Low throw, and he can't dig it out.
Didn't look to me like he got a great handle on the ball as it came out of his hand. Cold nights, not really fun to play in, and it makes it tough to hit as well. Makes it tough to throw, and might have played a factor right there.
Man at first with one gone. Here's the center fielder. And ball one. And a pitch. Line to right, and that'll be a base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone.
Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
So digging in, Andy Rodriguez. A strikeout and a walk. There's a strike. The pitch. On the ground to second, might be two. They get one, and it's a double play to end the inning. A hit and an error in the inning, but they fail to score. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Pirates 4 and the Yankees nothing. Staying in the game on defense, Henry Davis taking over as the new shortstop now following his pinch hit appearance. And now a meeting near home plate, so it looks like we're going to have a double switch here.
Now
Johan Oviedo on the pitch now, and he'll slide into the 7th spot in the lineup on the double switch. Jack Sawinski, he'll move into the 9th spot in the lineup. Now into the ball game on defense, Mitch Jeb. He'll play second. Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Oswaldo Cabrera. The line to kick the pitch.
No,
Just
that's
missed.
the ball. Too low.
Movement in the bullpen. Dauri Moreta loosening up in case he's called upon by Derek Shelton. Chapman getting loose as well. And a pitch.
Ball.
That one finds the zone, and it's 2-1. battling here as he fouls it away. Here's a 2-2. Liner, base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Man at first. To the batter now, Austin Wells. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Cabrera around second, headed for third. Coming home. He will score. It's 4-1.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Just a great approach. Looked like that was exactly what he wanted to do with that pitch. And right off the bat, he knew he was taking that wide turn at first to head for second.
So now a pinch hitter for the pitcher, Jason Dominguez.
And for a pitcher, he can swing it a little bit, Boog.
He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
Got to keep things airtight defensively right here. On your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the ninth with a 3-run lead, it should be a W.
Man at second. Ripped on the ground to second. Over to Joe. One gone to the bottom of the eighth.
Couple of pitches and a quick out.
The batter number 14, second baseman.
So now a pinch hitter, Yorvin Vivas, looking to drive in a run with one out and a runner at third. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Righty to the plate. And the 1-0 misses low.
2 balls, no strike.
Righty delivers. A little out front there as he swings through it.
He's been able to go inside as well as outside, effectively working both sides of the plate in this at bat.
Kicks and deals. On the ground, out to short. Peguero throws to first. Out number 2, and another run comes in. And next for New York, Kevin Smith, getting his first appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench defensively. There's a strike. The Pirates leading by 2 here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Next one misses. 1-1. Back up the middle and a base hit. And with the inning still alive, here comes the heart of the order.
Now batting, center fielder.
So, Siggy, let's dive into the numbers courtesy of StatCast. Do you even feel contact being made when you hit a ball that hard?
No, I don't think so, Boog. I mean, that's just the best feeling in the world as a hitter.
So here comes the big lefty, Aroldis Chapman, to the mound. Here's Lamont Wade Jr. Downed ball here, rolls foul. Lefty continues to work, but the closer getting loose in the bullpen. Outside.
Oh, he's really working him away, this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
The tying run at the plate. On the ground, right side. On to first. And that is the inning. 2 runs, 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. 9th inning coming up. It's the Pirates 4 and the Yankees 2. So remaining in the game defensively, Yorbit Vivas. He entered the game to pinch hit and now man second base. New pitcher now, Dwayne Underwood Jr.
Number 54, Dwayne Underwood Jr.
And now the center fielder, Jack Sawinski. Chris, he's currently the team leader in OPS. Here comes a pitch. That one's in there. Strike 1. The pitch. On the ground to third. Zips it across, and they get the leadoff man in the 9th.
The first baseman, number 2, Connor Joe.
So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Connor Joe. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. He goes deep in his first at bat off the bench. And they add a run. It's 5-2. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. Well, you can see he was out front just a little bit. Maybe didn't recognize the changeup earlier, but he got the bat head to it, hooked it down the line, and was able to keep it fair for a long home run. Really impressive.
Now batting Key Brian Hayes. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-1. One down, base is empty. And strike 2. Activity in the bullpen. Justin Lawrence preparing to come on if needed. Gonzalez also getting ready. At the belt and fires. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Here's the 0-2. And that just misses.
That's when you always want as a pitcher, down at the knees, and it looks to me like he's barking. That's a strike. Doesn't change the call, but sometimes it helps to let that frustration out a little bit.
The pitch. Next offering popped in the air, right field. Cabrera makes the play, and there's 2 down.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Jake Fraley, the next to hit. He's already homered here in this one. On the corner for a strike. 0-1.
Backdoored him with a breaking ball. Just got the corner. There's nothing you can really do with that.
Right through there for a strike.
All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
2 down, nobody on. Up the middle, Vivas. The throw to first, and that is that. But the solo shot stretches their lead even further. It's now 5-2. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Shepard.
Save opportunity for him right here, and he's their guy. Time to lock this one down and get out of here with a W.
Pinch hitter coming on, DJ LeMahieu.
Just looking to get on here. Give them something to work with as they try to make a comeback.
As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. Ball one, no strikes. Shepard, a former Rookie of the Year, he features a four-seam fastball, a changeup, a curve, a sinker, and he works in a slider. In the air out to center, Sawinski under this one. Makes the grab, one down.
Now batting, left fielder.
Now a move being made for a pinch hitter. Number 24. One out, the base is empty for him. Right down to shoot, and that's strike one. The Pirates trying to close out a 3-run lead. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Ripped to the right center, and that should be extra bases. Around first, heading for two. And he's got a pinch hit double.
He was all over that one. He got a pitch he could drive, but he didn't get too excited like a lot of guys do and pull off the baseball. Really good timing all the way through the swing, and the barrel was so on plane with the ball. Easy drive into the gap for that double.
The Yankees going with a pinch hitter, C.J. Stubbs. He gets a chance with a runner in scoring position and one gone. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. One out and a runner at second here in the last half of inning number 9. Next pitch in for a strike and a count 1-1. Shepard, he's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts. In a tough spot like this, that is a big time benefit. And downstairs.
As a hitter, when a guy like this comes into the game, you feel like he's standing on top of you, and it's just attack mode coming right at you, expecting to get a swing and miss.
Sawinski snags it for the second out.
Up next for the Yankees, the right fielder.
So last chance for the Yankees. Oswaldo Cabrera now at the plate. 1 for 3. That misses the zone, and that's ball 1. On the ground, and this should do it. On to first, ball game.
Well, this was a tightly played game. Got a little of everything. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching and defense in certain spots. Definitely a fun one to watch.
And your final score, 5-2. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
here now is our final line score tonight. For the victorious Pirates, 5 runs on 9 hits. No errors. They left 9 runners on base. For the Yankees, 2 runs, 7 hits. With 1 error, they left 5 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 2 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.